Hey, Bjorn Strongndarm here with RIMWORLD Beta 18. That's right, no longer in alpha. RIMWORLD is now in beta, heading towards the 1.0 status, that coveted status when it will be complete. But we are going to jump in. It is now officially released and open for videos to be made on it. So I'm going to make a video, and I am going into this a little bit blind. I did read through the patch notes, so I have kind of an idea of the differences, but I have not played any of these builds. So this is going to be new for me here. And we're going to go, I think, with the regular old crash landed scenario. Let's try it on intense, I think. And keep on. No, I wanted to go with Randy Random. So let's switch that up. And yeah, let's make ourselves a full planet. Let's make it Nanami, I guess, is fine. Regular rainfall, regular temperature. Let's see what we get, shall we? There we go. Oh, check it out. Everything's all nice and named now. And we can turn the names off if we want. The Levinson Sea, the Biabo Expanse, the... what are we looking at over here? Okay. The Green Trunk Expanse. Okay, all right. And, yeah, okay. And where do we want to go? So I will say my hope is there's a new thing now. If you trek all the way to the ship, then when you get there, you actually have to like wait for a few days while it warms up and fight off raiders and stuff. And I'd like to try that out. So, but I don't want to just be traveling the whole time. I check out the factions. The purple and the green are our friends. The yellow is not. All right, that's good to know. So something close to purple, some purple might be nice. We can do a little bit of trading. I think I'd like to be close to the equator for good growing times. What would it be around? Sorry, little mouse problems there. Around here, year-round growing. This looks pretty good. And it is... interestingly close. Maybe we could put it like right there as a stone road right on the waterfront. That might be kind of nice. So let's go ahead and let's land there. I like that idea. Time zone is -2. We're not, I think, too far from this place here on the Dala Plateau. We're in the Nightingale Fang Forest. Okay. All right. Nightingale Fang Forest. Let's start out here. And my plan, like I was saying, is I'm going to try to build up a base and kind of get the supplies to make a big journey out eventually. That'll be the idea. So, oh, what is this? Create characters. We can pick who we take and who we leave behind. Can we like switch them out somehow? Yeah, I can switch them out. So, all right, let me just look at these and see what we've got. Okay, I think I got a group I'm pretty happy with. I've got, you can see here, there's like the whole team stills. We're really low on growing and pretty low on cooking as well. But it actually turns out that nobody in this group could do any better on those. I think it's the best we can do. Now, I could have done some randomizing, but I decided I was going to stick with the bunch they gave me to kind of work through. So we've got these ones here. We've got Phoebe, who is a lot of stuff that she can't do, but she's really, really good for intellectual and is pretty good at the melee fighting as well. Also a careful shooter, but if she's using that, you know, whatever. We've got a shelter child here who's Philizy. Who's good at shooting, can do anything, is a thing that's really good for him. And he's decent with the medicine too. And we've got Steve the bodyguard, who's also really good with shooting. He's got some cooking abilities as well. So I think this is the group I'm going to try out. Now, we'll go ahead and get started here. The three of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pod before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RIMWORLD. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, start making plans to survive. What is that? Giant Rafflesia? A rare giant flower? You would think a giant flower would be beautiful, but this one is quite smelly and ugly. Does that actually show up on the, let's see. Yeah, it's a, oh my, it's a -7. Ugh, okay. All right, interesting, interesting. What kind of map we got here? We got a road going through. We've got the beach over here, which is nice. Probably want to set stuff up kind of over here next to the beach, I'm thinking. So let's get started. Let's see. Let's get started by giving people their weapons, huh? So who had the great... So Phoebe here is our fighter. So she's gonna grab the knife, and then we'll just split between you guys the two different weapons. And then let's go ahead and right off the bat, actually, we could use this right here for, there's no roof yet. Right here, we could use this for a place to move stuff to. So good, that goes there. Let's go ahead and just build a roof over it. And guys, everybody will haul. That's really good. The average of relevant skills is low. Yeah, sure is. Guys, get going. Get moving stuff. And while they're doing that, let's just take a minute. Let's probably look around and see what we're missing. These plants, what are they like? They're pretty flowers. Okay, so yeah, it looks like there's new stuff hanging around, isn't there? Ugly flowers, pretty flowers. Anything else? There should be some wood, maybe, that I'm looking for. There's some steel. We'll get nice and moved around. Anyway, so my plan, like I said, is I want to kind of build up a base type area around here and get ourselves kind of nice and well prepared, and then hop out into the world once we know where to go, and try to actually camp and move our way all the way to the launch site. Now, I have no mods installed now because there are a lot of mods, but none of the ones I really wanted are yet ready for beta 18 yet, but that'll happen kind of reasonably soon. Now, we actually we met these people briefly. We haven't met them in any detail, so we probably should get to know them a little bit. So, I should say, before, I'm going to meet them here, but I should say, like always, if you want to be in my colony, if you want to have your name, name one of the colonists or be one of the colonists, let me know in the comments and I'll make a drawing, because there's usually more people who would like to be in than I have kind of places. And we'll just, draw it randomly, the way we've done it in the past. So definitely put that. And so some of these people will get renamed here. But for right now, just who are they? We've got Filzy, who was a shelter child. He grew up in a shelter deep beneath a toxic world. He received a comprehensive education but an opportunity to do physical labor, and then became a military commissar, an international spy master in an Imperial Army battalion. He made sure the men were loyal and did not fall back unless ordered. It made him unpopular, but he gained great skill at detecting the slightest dishonesty. So very good. He's a careful shooter, and he's too smart, so he's going to learn stuff really fast. Steve here was a test subject as a child on the most corrupt herb world. Scientists without a moral compass commit unspeakable atrocities in the name of research. Steve was kept alone in a sealed facility from birth and subjected to a variety of behavioral experiments in an attempt to turn him into a perfect super soldier. So +4 to shooting. He can't do firefighting, doctoring, or wardening. That's right there. And then he was a bodyguard as an adult. He found work on a midworld, protecting whoever paid him from harm. I think he was protecting from harm whomever paid him. He gained proficiency in many different combat forms and was known for his ruthlessness against those who crossed him. And I thought I told you, Steve, to pick up a gun, but I guess that didn't happen. Let's try it again. Steve? Yeah, there you go. And let's see, what else was going on with you? You're ascetic. Oh yeah, so you just have more like a tiny little room, which is good. A prostaphobe, and you're very neurotic. And then, which means you'll work fast, but you'll break easy too. And Phoebe, you were a test subject as a child. Test subject 11 million something of experiment 56,000. Spent your childhood in white rooms for mental and physical tests. Your only companion was a voice that called itself Mother. Mother was rewarded success with praise and failure with harsh punishment. Hold on a second. Okay. And then your test went from geometry to quantum physics. You could run the grand gauntlet without a scratch. When a mother said your font was way beyond the red door. And even if she couldn't hear the voice, Mother would always be there. What a story. But lots intellectual, a careful shooter, a night owl, which is fine, which is great. Decent with construction and likes to do and is good at doing research. So we've got this up. Okay, well, we really need to get a growing zone in kind of right away. So let's start one right there. We need to get in some place to live. Actually, let's start with the beds. Bed, and let's put a bed about there, I think. And then some doors. Door, and door. And right now, we're just going to make... This is going to... I always say, oh, this is going to be temporary. And then it never freaking is. It always ends up being, like, forever what the room is like. But, you know, fair enough, fair enough. So you guys, you're still moving the stuff. That's probably good. Let's just for a minute make hauling your first priority and speed things back up. Get this stuff kind of moved till it's all full. We've got some wood. We should also pretty fast make a furniture. Where'd the furniture go? Right, make a table. Oh, I like these different table sizes quite a lot. Let's start with a 2x2 table. We'll put it right here. Put some chairs for eating there and there as well. And then, right, so moving's happening. A little bit more of that is going to go on. Anything more here on the map? Yeah, looks like it's all unforbidden. And you guys are going to need a place to sleep. It's getting on to our first night. Now, we've got to keep an eye on the meals. We have quite a few packaged survival meals, which is not bad. What are you planting? Potatoes? That's probably not fine. We want rice here. And actually, did this change at all? Okay, a few more trees, it looks like. Maple trees, interesting. These look mostly all the same, though. Okay. So yeah, we'll plant some rice, get the rice paddies up and running. People will sleep. You're stargazing. Steve is going for a walk. Phoebe is stargazing. All right. Philizzy is there. Now, who was it who likes actually having a tiny little area? Who was the ascetic? Was it Steve? Yeah, so this is going to be Steve's bed once it's made. Probably would not be a bad idea either to chop down a little bit more wood. Just, you know, so we have some wood to be going on with. And I notice I haven't, like, jumped right into the... I usually sort of jump right into making the freezer. We have enough of these, and the potatoes should go in for rice. The potatoes and rice, like, that should get kind of taken care of fast enough that I think actually, although we're going to want a cooler fairly soon, we don't need it right away. We want to get places to sleep, a place to eat up, kind of first and foremost. And now let's look at our priorities here. So our grower is Steve, who's now gotten up to a level 3, but it's still pretty terrible. Probably growing, well, firefighting, patienting. These are always very important things. Bed resting and flicking, which no one's going to do for a while now, but that's going to be an important thing as well. Then I think we definitely want constructing, hunting, and growing. Actually, let's move these up to 4s like this. I'm going to keep this on a 1 for right now. And then, Fizzy, what are you going to be up to? Wait, see, Steve also, our grower is also our cook. That doesn't matter right now, but that is going to matter here in the not too distant future. Philzy, I guess, could be doing some hunting when is needed. Ooh, and we could start on some crafting. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Yeah, okay, got nothing to do right now, huh? Are we all out of wood? Is that why? We've used up all the wood and we have more stuff to make? It looks that way. We have a dead rat as well. So let's go ahead, chop some more wood. Who's our wood chopper? Here. All right, Philzy's busy. Phoebe now. Okay, so we need to get, yeah, some more wood. We need to make right away as well a few bits of production. We need a simple research bench, which I think can go right kind of here. Yeah, it'll all get taken care of later, game. Don't worry about that. And let's see. We're going to want a stone cut. Actually, let the research. Do we have stone cutting? That's done. Clothing is done. Beds you have to research, but they are done. I don't know what a recurve bow is. Electricity's done, so we can do this stuff as well. Cool. Very good. So let's go ahead and beds are kind of priority over. Okay, yeah. Are we getting plant cutting done? Philzy, you working on that? You are working on the teak. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Phoebe, you need something to do. Okay, good. Yeah, building the beds. So this was gonna be again Steve, right? Yeah, this is gonna be for Steve, and then everyone else can just kind of pick their own. Now, I was saying we are going to need a, where was it? A stonecutter's table. Let's go ahead and put this right there, and then we can get people working on moving some stones around too. So, stockpile zone. That's a good one. Let's go ahead. I want to cut these. There's plants everywhere around here. Did I just kill it? I just killed it on accident. Let's put that back. Interesting. Opportunity for peace talks. Let's check that out in a minute. First, this is going to be just for chunks. And then we can start with some slate. Let's get those hauled. Now, what is this? Hakuja, chief of the whatever of the river, has sent us a message. She wants to talk with us in a nearby location. It could be a great opportunity to improve relations with their faction, but beware, a poor negotiator can cause more harm than good and even anger them. The offer will expire after 15 days. So this is the river. It's the Yellow Tribe. So, oh, right to there. Well, do we have anybody who's a decent negotiator? I think we probably don't. So look at the wardening. Yeah, 3. That's not a good number. That's not going to be very helpful. So that I don't like so much. Steve, you're working on that. Wait a minute. Constructing. Phoebe, why are you not? Oh, because you're hauling first and foremost. Okay. Phoebe, since you're doing the constructing, why don't you go to a 2 for hauling and then a 2 for research? And then I think your constructing will kind of keep on after that. We'll get that built. We'll get this built. That'll be really nice. And get some research done. And yeah, we probably should be making some more bedrooms too fairly soon. And I need to be thinking about longer term plans. So I haven't really thought much about defenses. This is not super defensible where it is right now. Our faction, Teohope. I guess. How about just the survivors? Because we were the survivors. And this, I actually like the name. It's like it was usually the automatic names. Never used it, but the name of Crashtown. So Crashtown it is. We come down here. It looks like what happened here. We got some blood. What's this blood from? Blood of a tortoise. So is there a dead tortoise around here? Oh, a little bit more food. I'm not sure there is. Well, whether there is or isn't, groups of tribes people have come to raid us. And by a group, they mean 1 camel here. So we're going to go ahead. We've got 1 melee attacker and some non. Let's start by coming to here. Camel might get to us first, but I don't think so. Let's see. Phoebe here has the sword. So I'm going to bring her up to here for kiting purposes. Phoebe, I said up to here? Yeah, don't okay. That's good. Oh, Phoebe, you're kind of slow, aren't you? Yeah, that was maybe a mistake. Let's bring... You can just come to here. Phoebe, try coming back up this. Come down forward. Don't get shot by friendly fire. Okay. Steve, you're fine. Keep coming. Ooh, Phoebe, come back up and attack. Uh-oh, Steve, you're gonna... Okay. Well, that worked out okay, even though I feel like I didn't play it very well. What's our health situation? He's got 12 hours till death. Steve, you're gonna give up your bed for a little bit. We're gonna make this for prisoners. We're gonna do a little bit of capture. He's dropped his steel knife. And I should actually be looking, is there any heal root growing around here? I haven't seen any. One thing that... which is a big change from Alpha 17. I felt like there was heal root all over the place. And I'm not seeing any wild heal root to be harvested, which is not the worst thing, but it's a little bit unfortunate. We do have quite a lot of medicine so far. And we also have a somebody who can do a little bit of doctoring. That's Filzy. So, you know, a degree of 7, that's not fantastic, but it could be a lot worse. So let's go ahead and come prisoner, 87%. We'll give you some medicine. We'll try to recruit you. I'm going to keep an eye. If the chances are just like absolutely terrible, then I'm not even going to worry about it. Who's our warden is also you. You're like, you're not a very good warden either. So, you know, oops. You know what? That's enough. Just, you're running through his medicine real fast there, and I think he's not going to die. So, yeah. And now, actually, do you want to just come? Oh, he's sleeping. Never mind. So we've got this going on. This is not done yet. I guess we need more chopping. So you're going to work on that. Can anybody else chop with you? That feels like Steve should be able to do that as well. So we can get that, get this wall up. We probably should go ahead. Let's get another bed. Oh, another raid. Okay. Okay, I see how this is going. I see how you are, Randy. So let's come down for the next raid. I gotta remember Phoebe is not that fast. They are attacking immediately, and they're unusually clever with their tactics. What do they have, by the way? We've got a club and a short bow. Okay. Not too worried, but I'm not ecstatic about it either. You guys can hurry up and intercept them. Okay. Phoebe, you're fine. Let's get you guys like to here and to here, and Phoebe, bring you over to like here. I'm gonna have to start hunting and making some food like that pretty soon, I think. Phoebe. All right. Yeah, that's not the best plan actually, because he's got a lot of. Dang it. Okay, they're fleeing. Sam, you fleeing? All right. Filzy, come down to here and you can keep firing at them. I should go ahead and make you guys all natural fighters and not natural fleers. Of course, you're all still drafted, so there's that too. Are they out of your range? Try coming a little closer. Be nice if we could, you know, keep him from escaping. There we go. You're still in range. Steve, your range is... Oh, he's in range for you too. All right. All right, he's dead too. So we got ourselves one of them. We should probably stick corpses somewhere, shouldn't we? Although can't we put them in a burn pile yet? Maybe we'll go ahead and just make a couple of graves for now, just so we have somewhere to put, you know, dead bodies. So graves, just come and put them there for our 2 dead people. Camel here, we're going to see if we can maybe recruit him, and we'll try to get more stuff built. So, oh, Camel's got an infection in his right kidney. Is he going to make it? Just looking. Yeah, probably not. So let's just release him. Let's just, yeah. Just release him. In the morning, we'll have our dude come out and do a little bit of releasing. And what I'm going to do is, between this episode and the next, I'm going to think about my actual long-term plans for what this base is going to be like. Because, like, this is just a little first day kind of setup camp type of place. It's not where we're going to be, you know, living forever. But I think this is really all of the time that I have for today. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.